Hello, my name is Eric Fisher, and I am the co-field director for the SAC P4 project. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a typical day in our field project. We maximize our field time whenever possible. This means we arrive at Pinnacle Point at sunrise. After the field vehicles park, everyone prepares for the hike down the cliffs. Our gear is transported to site in a trailer pulled by the lead field vehicle, Map 1. Everyone is assigned field gear that they must pack in and pack out of sight. Some of the gear is extremely fragile, and so it must be securely attached to the pack frames. Loading the pack frames usually does not take much time. Usually. Still waiting here. Okay, sorted. Hey, it's better to be safe than sorry. We hike down the cliff face on a wooden staircase. The path then winds along the water's edge of the coastline. Everyone must be extremely careful not to fall or trip. There's no lollygagging once you get to site. Everyone has a job. The excavators prep their squares, the recorder organizes the paperwork, and the site tech gets out the computers. The total station tripods are left on site, but the total stations themselves have to be set up by the gunners. The gunners use carefully measured control points on the cave walls to triangulate the 3D position of the total stations, known as resectioning. The excavators must first clean any debris that has fallen onto their square overnight into special cleaning buckets. They can then pick up where the excavations ended the day before. We use very detailed excavation methods, and rarely tools bigger than a spoon. Here, one of our best excavators is slowly revealing a prehistoric fire hearth, layer by layer. The excavations follow natural stratigraphy, which can be defined by color, texture, artifact content, or other characteristics. The changes in color result from the ash, charcoal, and influences on heat to the sediments. Artifacts are plotted with the total station using targeting chits, as are the surfaces of all strata. When artifacts are plotted, we also use barcodes and scanners to quickly record the ID number of the plotted find. These data are stored on handheld computers, which are then maintained by the site tech. The site tech checks the integrity of the data, cleans it up, and fixes any errors. Cleaning the data on site makes it easier to fix errors and to ensure that the errors are not repeated in the future. In the mid-mornings and mid-afternoons, we also have a tea break, but don't worry, there's also coffee. Lunch break is at noon. It's a nice time to get out of the cold cave and into the sunshine. Just remember, the weather at Pinnacle Point changes frequently and rapidly, and a warm, sunny morning can turn into a cold, rainy afternoon. We work until 4:45 when the site tech calls for the total station handheld computers to be turned in. At that time, the equipment is also packed up, and then we begin the hike back up the cliff face. And get ready to do it all over again tomorrow.